Dead Pages, Episode 1. Chapter 1. The Door That Shouldn't Have Opened. Part 1. Font 200 words. I will continue in similar-sized parts until we reach 100,000. I never believed a place could feel alive until the night I found the library. It wasn't supposed to be there. I had walked that same street, Mulberry Road, nearly every evening after work, usually dragging my tired feet past the same bakery, the same flickering street lamp, the same boarded-up antique shop that smelled faintly of old wood and rain. But on this particular night the air felt wrong, heavy, like the dark itself had thickened around me. I remember glancing up and stopping so abruptly that the cold wind slapped into my back. A building stood where nothing had been the day before. Not a new building, not something under construction. An old building, ancient, too ancient, like it had been forgotten by time and then abruptly remembered. The sign above the door read, "The Archive of Silent Hours." I should have kept walking. Anyone with sense would have, but curiosity has always been the one flaw I can't redeem. And some whisper I can't prove was real, slid across the back of my thoughts. "Come in. You're already expected." My hand lifted before I made the decision. The brass handle was cold. The door swung inward with a sigh, like it had been holding its breath for a century. Inside, the smell of old paper washed over me. Not decay, not mold, but something awake. Rows upon rows of towering shelves stretched into the shadows above, far higher than the building looked from outside. Some shelves bent at impossible angles like ribs of a forgotten creature. Dust drifted through the air in slow spirals, as if gravity behaved differently here. I stepped in. The door slammed shut behind me. I froze. The sound didn't echo. It thudded, thick and final, like the closing of a book. There was no handle on the inside. For a moment, panic clawed its way up my throat. The library watched me. Yes, watched, because I could feel its attention settle on my skin like static. Then came the voice, small, childlike, right behind me.
"You're late."
I spun around so fast my foot slid on the polished floor. A girl stood a few feet away. Pale skin, dark hair cut bluntly at her chin, a lantern hanging from one hand. She couldn't have been older than 10. Her eyes were too large, too still. When she blinked, the candle inside her lantern flickered, though there was no wind. "Who are you?" I asked.
"The librarian," she said simply, "but only tonight."
The way she said tonight made my stomach tighten. "What is this place?" Her expression sharpened, not angry, just disappointed, like a teacher whose student hadn't studied. She lifted the lantern, illuminating shelves of books so thick with dust they looked furry.
"It's the archive," she said. "Every night it chooses one visitor. Tonight, that's you."
"And what does the archive want from me?"